Hi, I'm Susan Kennedy. As a clarity and transformation coach, I work with women who've put everyone else ahead of themselves most of their lives. They're the strong ones in the family. They've held it all together for everyone else. They've made everyone happy. And on the inside, they're not so happy. You know, it all looks good on paper, but on the inside, they're not so happy. And now a life-changing event may have taken place. They've gotten divorced. Their kids have grown and gone. Maybe they've gotten let go of a career that they kind of enjoyed. Um, so a lot of things can happen, an illness, to um, trigger a big change in your life, and to make you realize where you haven't been honest with yourself. So I just want to I want to bring some questions up, that I get asked a lot. And so that's what I'm doing with these short videos. We'll do a question a couple times a week. And so I hope you'll find them helpful. If you have a question about how to get on track after you've been doing everything for everyone else, how to get in touch with your dreams, your goals, your desires, because they really have been buried for a long time, reach out to me and let's talk. So I just wanted today's question. It's going to be about self-doubt, right? Women are so strong. The women I work with have been strong their whole lives. They've held it together. They've taken care of everyone else's needs, everyone else's dreams, everyone else's desires for their own. And now they've made a decision to put themselves first. You know, they may have made it on their own because of their discomfort, their discontent, their longing, or they may have had a life-changing event that triggered them. But either way, once you've made that decision to put yourself first, that is step one, right? But that sounds easy, but it's not. But it is. You know, it's easy and it's hard. But it's when you start out, you have this huge burst of enthusiasm. Oh, I'm going to do what I want to do. I'm going to find out what I'm all about, because you have this great sense of freedom. And then you get a little bit down the road. Maybe you start a new career. Maybe you are on your own and you have to make money to live and you're used to more money. Maybe you're in a new career and you love to learn, but you're not used to a learning curve right now because you've always been, on the top of your game. So the question for today is, what can I do to make sure I'm on the right path and that I am making decisions that I really want? You know, what am I falling back into caring for others and doing all the things that I think that I should, based on the voices in my head from other people? And that's a great question, because I think we all go through this at some point. But I just want, first of all, congratulations. It's wonderful that you've made a decision to put yourself first. You know, the world doesn't need more people to do what everyone thinks they should. The world needs the gifts, the unique qualities, the unique strengths that only you can bring. So when you are not honoring you, when you're listening to all those voices of other people, the world's missing out on a big piece of what you have to offer. Okay. So another thing, when you've done things one way for so long, when you're used to anticipating everyone's needs and doing it, it takes time and awareness to make a change this big. How many feel guilty when they say no to your kids, whether they're grown or not grown? Chances are they're able to take care of themselves. But you're wired, your brain, your nervous system is wired to respond in the usual way, the way it's used to, the way it's comfortable. And when you go outside of that comfort zone, when you go outside of that safety, your subconscious says, wait a minute, I need you to stay here. That's not safe. Because that's the job of your subconscious mind, is to keep you safe into what is familiar. So anybody that's trying to make these huge changes is going to have an internal struggle. So just be aware of that. Any people pleasers out there? I never would admit to it because I was strong, I was independent, I thought I was doing what I wanted, and there was a point in my life where I realized I was doing everything I thought I should. And the funny thing is a lot of the things I was doing because I thought somebody else thought I should do it, they weren't even thinking that. So I was wrong then, and I know I was wrong to do it. And so I ended up resentful, angry, and it wasn't a happy marriage for a while. So just want you to know, when you subordinate your own desires, your own needs for those of others, you're shutting down a piece of yourself. And when you've done that for years, and every time you do it, you also put a ding in your self-esteem. And think of doing that for the whole time your kids are growing up, or for the whole marriage. So just wanted to, when you, this is why you doubt yourself, because you're doing things in a different way than you always have. So when you doubt yourself, here's what's really going on. When you doubt yourself, your friends, your relatives, they all have opinions, right? And you listen to them. And everyone has opinions. And then you ask other people. When you are sure of your path, when you have a vision for where you want to go, when you know who you are at the core and what you really want, when you get clear on that and what you're really about, other people will stop giving you their opinions, because other people's opinions pull us off our center if we allow ourselves to listen. But what they're doing really is reflecting your self-doubt back to you. So when you stop doubting yourself, you'll stop hearing the opinions. And it's the mirror, right, in action. So if that makes sense, for you to find out who you are, what you're about, what you want, what your vision is, that will stop the self-doubt. That will stop the external reflection of that self-doubt as well. I hope that helps. That sure helped to me, and I will see you again to answer another question at another day and time.